Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we are taking your guys' chart requests from the live chat and also from over here inside of the Discord channel. If you guys got them, just get them in right here. I think yesterday we left off with UB, so we'll actually be starting on Nvidia today. Nvidia just reported their earnings. They did beat. I haven't looked at what the stock's doing yet, but this is where we'll pick up today with our boy Pete. Before we jump in, I just wanted to talk about Chainlink. Someone was asking about Chainlink today. And guys, I just think Chainlink's at a stupid price right now. Like stupid meaning very, very good if you're a long-term investor. So over the last 3 months, right, since February, it's just been doing nothing, right? I mean, it's gone absolutely nowhere. And this is where a lot of people get bored with investing. A lot of cryptocurrencies have done this. They just haven't moved, right? They just kind of go sideways. What we call this over here in the Discord, underneath our cheat sheet here, we call this the stealth phase. So this is when no one's talking about it. People are bored. People are giving up, right? This is actually where the smart money is like the billionaires, the trillionaires, the people that know what they're doing. Okay, this is where they like to buy. This is where they just slowly but surely load their bags. And you can see Chainlink kind of did the same thing back here in 2024, where it just went nowhere for 3 months, or from August to November. I mean, that was August, September, October. Yeah, 3 months of just no price action. And then all of a sudden, within the next 30 to 40 days, I mean, from November up to December, that was a 30-day pump. It went up 200% in 30 days. So the move can happen really fast, guys. I mean, it could be any day that this thing shoots back up to 12. I mean, this move last in 2024, that took 30 days, right? This one here in June last year in 2025, we went from 11 up to 27. So all these people that are getting bored and tired and, right, you can kind of feel the emotions kind of people are getting impatient is what's happening. People get very impatient during this phase in these cycles. And it's just part of the cycle, right? Everybody wants this big parabolic move to the upside. I want it. You want it. Everybody wants it if we're long, right? And we can rest assured, right? We can be more certain about where the bottom's in when this wave is down here, right? We refer to ourselves a lot on this channel as farmers, okay? When the wave is down here below the white line giving green dots, this is where we want to plant seeds, right? A farmer plants seeds when it is planting season. He doesn't plant seeds in harvesting season. Harvesting season's up here. Okay, this is where we take profits. This is when we reap the fruits of our labor. Okay, when we get this signal, sometimes it goes pretty fast. Like this one, it took maybe 2 months. Well, we got one back here in February and it hasn't gone anywhere. That doesn't mean the trade's over, the trade's off. That just means, hey, we just got to be more patient because we're not going to sell until this wave comes back up here and gives us a red dot, just like it did right there in September at $25 before selling all the way off to 7. So the bear market, in my opinion, started up here, guys. That was the start of the bear market. We're not in a bear market. I mean, we're in a bear market because we're so far down. But this is the time, right, where it's just silent. There's no one talking about it. There's no one, you don't got everybody saying it's going to 10,000 by the end of the year, right? That's called delusion. Okay, so again, we want to buy down here, and it feels stupid, right? It feels stupid to be buying down in despair because this is where nobody's having a good time, right? Everyone's bearish. No one's having a good time. There's blood in the streets. Warren Buffett says buy when there's blood in the streets. If you're buying when no one else is excited, no one else is having a good time, you are going to win in the long term, okay? We want to buy assets at a good price, at a great price. Good quality assets at a great price. Chainlink, in my opinion, is one of those good quality assets. It is the strongest fundamental play in the market, in my opinion, and it's at a great price. How do we know it's at a great price? Well, we can look at our mean right here. Okay, this is the 4-hour. The 4-year moving average. Right, we talk about this all the time. That blue line, that's the average price over 4 years. Okay, that blue line. So where are we now? We're down below it. I mean, if you look at things from a 4-year perspective, you're getting a 30% discount right now. It's 30% off, baby. Okay? If gas was down 30% today on Wednesday, you'd be going to the gas station to gas up. Okay? Same kind of concept. We don't want to buy when we're way up off of it, right? When we're trading at a 60% premium off the 4-year average. We either want to buy at the average or below the average here at Overkill Trading. Okay, that's our goal. We want to buy at the average. Mean is just another word for average, or below it. So that's my rant. I mean, this is my pick for you guys. I think this is a no-brainer. One of the biggest no-brainers out there with the Clarity Act. I think Link probably benefits the most out of any other cryptocurrency from the Clarity Act. So it was back here at $30 in 2024. It hit 27 in 2025, and it's sitting at 9. And the all-time high is all the way up here at 52. So if we go back to 52 up here, that's a 500% move from where we're sitting. So really like Chainlink. I had some people asking about it today, so I just wanted to cover that. If you guys got chart requests, go ahead and drop them in the live chat. Like I said here, we left off over here inside the Discord. We left off right here at UB. So we're looking at NVDA. So this is Nvidia. Again, look how far off the average we are on Nvidia. We don't buy up here, guys. That's just not our strategy. Okay, we sell up here. Okay, and we don't care if it keeps going up. We are traders here. We're not long-term holders. We're not hoping. Hoping is not a strategy, right? We want to know if the price is at a fair price. And how we know that is we look at the 4-year average. Okay, how far off the 4-year average is Nvidia? 47%. So would you go to the grocery store today if on Wednesday they're like, hey, everything's 47% more expensive, right? Come on in, right? And sadly, in the markets, that's when a lot of people rush in. There was probably a lot of people buying Nvidia up here. But I've told you guys before, I think chips are going to get a mean pullback here going into 2027. And they did beat their earnings from what I heard. They did beat it. Cash spending, blah, blah, blah. We just don't want to buy it up here, right? You could have bought it right here in April off that signal at 175. That was into the 1-year moving average. So that white line is the average price over 1 year. This blue line is the average price over 4 years. We want to buy it closer to the 4-year. Like that was a great entry back here in 2025 in April. Again, you only get these signals like once a year, guys. This isn't like an everyday thing that we talk about, right? This is like prime frickin' time. You get one good time a year, sometimes not even a year, right? Before that was back in 2022. So it took 3 years to get this signal. If you would have bought Nvidia in 2022, you would have bought it at $11. Okay, it's sitting at $200 now. So we want to buy after a big drop, after capitulation. We don't want to buy when this thing's gone up for 7-8 weeks in a row, okay? Because most likely it's just going to go flat and then eventually sell off. So again, our strategy is to buy when the blue wave is down here below the white line on the weekly chart, giving us a green dot, okay? I would be selling Nvidia here. I would be selling it. I would be taking profits. We got a red dot in the red zone, either selling it or putting a stop loss at like 217. Okay, because again, up here in the red zone on the Fibonacci is where we want to sell. We sell the red dot in the red zone. That is our take profit signal. If you guys are not familiar with our trading strategy, I have a free course right here under the trading course tab that literally goes over all these indicators and how we approach the markets. We are swing traders here. We are not day traders. What's going on, Jeff? Parv, what's going on, brother? Happy Wednesday for sure. What's up, Marlog? Chat's pretty quiet this morning. That's all right. WFC, we'll just hit these chart requests here in the Discord. Wells Fargo I actually like more than Nvidia. Well, that's for sure. I want to look at the PE ratio right now on Wells Fargo. Wow, it's sitting at 11 PE. This actually looks really good. 11 PE ratio for this. They pay a 2.5% dividend. Okay, the wave is down here below the white line. The only thing we're missing is the green dot. So I would buy Wells Fargo. I'd probably start a position down here at 72. It's at the bottom of the fib there. It had this signal right here. That was in March around 76. It's sitting at 75. So you're buying right where this last signal came. If you want to wait for the next one, go ahead. But I think 75 is a real good price to load up on some Wells Fargo. This actually looks pretty good. I don't know why this isn't in my watch list. That's a pretty big bank right there. But that looks pretty good. We got AIOZ. And again, if you guys are on the live, feel free to drop your chart requests. I'm taking them right from the live chat here as well. What's going on, Andre? Hey, Candy, how you doing? AIOZ was the next one here in the Discord. This is a AI play. I mean, if you believe in this project, I mean, this was all the way up here to $1.30. It's sitting at 7 cents. It's got the monthly alert here. So again, our buy signals are based on the weekly and the monthly charts. So the monthly gave you the signal there last month. If you believe in this project right now, it's back down here at the 2023 low, the lowest price in 3 years. This cracks me up because all these names are sitting at like their 2, 3, 4 year lows right now, meaning the lowest price in 2, 3, 4 years, right? And now everybody wants to tell you that, hey, the bear market's here. The bear market's here, okay? No crap, dude. But it started up here, okay? It started last year, okay? And this thing's gotten absolutely hammered here. I don't know what AIOZ is. I got to do some research in this, but I really like this monthly signal. I don't know much about it other than the fact that it's an AI play, but it looks really good. I'd be a buyer of AIOZ at these levels. Again, I don't know anything about the project. Let's look it up real quick, actually. Research tool. So if you guys are part of the Discord, you can come over here to the research tool. And you see how GoT kind of messed it up here. I'll show you how to do it. What you want to do is you want to type in /info and then hit enter and then type in the ticker. So I'll type in AIOZ. This works for crypto and stocks. And what it does is it pulls up all the information about that asset. So it's a depend project for Web3 AI storage and streaming. It empowers a faster, secure, decentralized future, blah, blah, blah. It's an $86 million market cap, so that's pretty small. But, I mean, if it has merit, if you believe in it, I think there's been no better time than right now to buy it. Captain, what's going on, brother? We got a new Spartan in the chat. If you guys want to join the chat, just hit the join button down there. I see some requests here now from Mike for Solana and XRP. Solana's got a nice candle there forming on the monthly. XRP still this is Solana. Solana's still holding that level. If you want to set a stop loss, I would put it, I mean, honestly, my stop loss is down here at like 65. That's the low right there from February. Again, our signal came right here at 79. So you're up about 10% if you bought the signal. But as long as Solana holds 67, I still think it looks really good here. I really would want to see it hold. I really would want to see it hold 75. That stop loss at 70 or 67's a pretty non-conservative stop loss. If you want to set a more conservative stop loss, set it at 74. But I think Solana looks really good. It's kind of doing what Chainlink's doing, right? It hasn't moved in 3 months. It's just sideways. Normally the sideways action comes before the big move higher. So I think all these altcoins are sitting at a very, very good price right now if you are a long-term investor here. Okay, when I say long-term, I mean at least 6 months out. What else we got here? AIOZ looks good. There's go. SHS. Is that a stock or a crypto? I don't see a stock. I don't see this one. I'm sorry. ONDO from Bone. What's going on, brother? ONDO's still looking good. ONDO had the signal back here at 23 cents. You're already up 100% if you bought the signal. Again, these signals don't play out overnight, guys. A lot of people get frustrated. People get in the comments. People that are new, right? They're like, oh, well, why hasn't it gone up, right? It's gone sideways, 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 right? It's not. This doesn't mean we're going to be back up here at $2 overnight. This takes 1 to 6 months to play out. So if you would have bought in February and held for February, March, April, May, that's 4 months. It's $23 or 23 cents to 40 cents. That's a 10 or that's a 2x trade, right? You made 100%, and I don't think this thing's done. I mean, it's got the green daily. Whoo! Look at that bounce off those EMAs. Oh my, that looks good. So another indicator we use here are these EMA ribbons, right? Obviously, crypto's been in this downtrend for a long time. So with the EMA ribbons, when they cross over to the downside, like they did back here in October, okay, we're in a downtrend. When we're below the EMAs, these are the moving averages. Below it, break out, pull back, ripski. Okay, that's the formula. It breaks out. You see the EMAs cross back up. So again, when we're down below the EMAs, stuck in a downtrend, stuck from October to May. Okay, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. We have been in a bear market for 8 months, guys. 8 months. Look at this. This was the bear market. It's over. It's over. It's clear as day on the chart, folks. If you know how to read charts, it's clear as day. Do not listen to these influencers that don't look at charts. They just go off of whatever's trending today, right? We use data. We don't use emotion. We don't use feelings. We use data, okay, backed by a investing plan, okay? This is a 1 to 6 month swing trade, okay? It's up 100% in 4 months, and I think it has a lot of room to go. So our target is always up here in the red zone. Our target for ONDO would be up here at around $1. Okay, it's sitting at 40 cents. So you got another about 200% to go if you go all the way to the top. And again, it doesn't have to stop there, but that's typically where we look to take some off the table or the whole entire position. That green daily dot looks very, very good. If you want to set a stop loss on ONDO, you can now move it up to like 29 cents. 29 cents just below those EMAs. That looks really bullish. Really, really bullish. Like for altcoins, guys, I truly, truly believe that we are in a bear trap. We are in the middle of this. Okay, so we've taken off a little bit over the last couple weeks. We've pulled back pretty brutally over the last two, and I think this is coming. I think we're going to get a big parabolic move up into the end of the year. Could go longer than that. I don't know. You got Donald Trump. What was the news today? Talking about how they're passing some kind of executive order for Trump signed executive order to reduce regulatory barriers for fintech firms and supporting the integration of digital assets into traditional finance and payment systems. Do you guys understand how early we are in this? Like, these people that get caught up in the day-to-day, God bless them. But, folks, we need to think about things in a long-term perspective here. We are so early in crypto, it's not even funny. I'll just bring up this again. So this is the total market cap for all these other sectors, right? The total market cap of gold, meaning how much money is invested into gold right now, is 33 trillion. M2 money supply, this is just money sitting on the sidelines. Global stocks, if you add up every stock and put it all together, it sits at $115 trillion worth of value. Global bonds are at $140 trillion. Global real estate, $390 trillion. Look at cryptocurrency, $2.5 trillion. You know how small that is compared to all these other asset classes? Look at that. If it just catches gold, that's almost a 20x trade. So, again, if you're day trading, if you're concerned about tomorrow's price or next week's price, this isn't the strategy or the place for you. I want you here. I do. But you guys got to think about things from a long-term perspective if you're using our signals and you're using our strategy. 1 to 6 months out. If you buy something off a signal, it goes down 20%, 30%, it doesn't matter. You cannot take that to heart because, again, we're not selling until it's harvest season. We're not selling until it's selling season. So hopefully that makes sense. ONDO looks really good here, though. Really good. I see another chart request here in the chat for XRP. XRP is still ranging. So, again, we're still stuck in this consolidation phase, right? We're just boring, right? Last year, though, you guys remember last year? Up here at 350, wave up here. Everyone's buying up here. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's having a good time, okay? This is all psychology more than anything else, folks. Warren Buffett says when people are greedy, you sell. When they're fearful, you buy. Okay, it's easy to look at our indicator here and tell when people are fearful and when people are greedy, right? People are greedy up here, right? XRP is going to 10,000 by the end of the year. Back here in July, that was what you were hearing. $3 going to 10,000 in 4 months, right? Okay, greedy, fearful. Okay, I like XRP a lot down here at 135. I think it looks really good, really strong. I told you guys the bottom was in back here in February at 110, and I still stand by that. Until we break 110, right, that's a stop loss you could set if you want to. It does have a red dot, so that's a good practice. You could set the stop loss, but I think you're getting XRP at a really good price right here at around 140. And again, I've been saying that for 3 months because we haven't gone anywhere. We're just muted. Okay, you look at the blue line. That's the 4-year average. We're sitting at the average price over 4 years. We're not buying XRP up here at 350 when it's way off of the 4-year average, when everyone's excited, when everyone's having a good time. No, we're buying down here when things are just boring. No one's talking about XRP. You don't even see it on Twitter anymore. Like, no one's talking about it, okay? So that is why they call it the stealth phase, because it's quiet. There's not a lot of people paying attention. They're bored. They're tired because they bought up here when everybody on Twitter was telling them to buy up here at 350, and it went down 70%. Now they're just quitting and saying crypto is a scam because they're uneducated and they bought 70% off the 4-year average, right? As long as we can buy it at the average, we're getting a fair price. We're not getting an expensive price. That's the whole key. Okay, we're just buying here and holding until the wave comes back up here. When's the wave going to come back up here? I don't know, guys. I wish I had a genie in a bottle that could tell me that, but I don't. Okay? But when the wave comes back up here, the indicator's going to let us know. It's going to show us right here, clear as day. Okay, but as long as this wave is down here, we should be thinking accumulate, dollar cost average, right? It hasn't moved in 3 months, and it's very boring. But again, this is when the smart money, okay, the smart guys load up, when things are silent, when no one's talking about it. right? It's not all 10,000 by the end of the year. It's the next Bitcoin, right? That's up here. People greedy up here, fearful down here. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. If it does, go ahead and smash the like on the video. Okay, can we get to 100 likes on today's stream? We didn't hit it yesterday. I'm trying to give away some XRP. I'll give away 100 XRP if we can get to 100 likes on this video by the time we sign off. 100 likes, I'll give away 100 XRP to somebody in the chat. How's that sound? SEI, we'll probably hit it today. We got a green day today. Yesterday was a red day. People are a little hesitant to like the video on red days for some reason. Who knows why? Right? If you're a swing trader, red days are part of the game, folks. I wish every day was green. I wish every day was 100x gains every single day. But it's not the case, right? We use logic here, guys. We think about things from a logical perspective based on data. Okay? Logic, data, and discipline. Those are our big three things that we focus on. Everything we do here, everything I talk about is backed by data, it's backed by logic, and it's backed by discipline. Okay? Discipline's a very important skill to have if you're going to manage money and be in the markets. You can't panic when things go down and sell at a loss. Okay? That's like it's like something going on discount. You go to Walmart, everything's 50% off. They announce it over the intercom. Come in, we got a 50% discount on all merchandise, and that happens, and then everybody just runs out of the store. They're like, oh my gosh, no, and they run out of the store. Right? That's kind of how it is in the markets. Right? When things go on sale, people panic and sell instead of just being patient. Right? As long as you're buying good quality assets, you should just believe in what you're buying. If you're buying meme coins and fart coins and penny stocks, different story. We like to buy good quality assets. When I say that, I mean good stocks, right? Good companies with good revenue, okay, good earnings that have business models that are going to be around for the next 10, 20 years. Okay, same thing with crypto. We want to buy good cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies that actually have utility and technology that's being adopted by the masses, not just fart coin. Right? Because it's funny. That we just don't do that. The only two times I have anxiety about positions is when A, I don't believe in what I'm buying, meaning I bought a project that I don't understand, I don't know what it does. Okay? And two is I'm over positioned on my position, meaning I have too much of the stock or too much of the crypto, and I'm worried about it going down because I have so much in the name. So those two things will cause anxiety and make you react emotionally sometimes if you don't know what you're doing. So SEI, I don't know a whole lot about SEI, but I mean, it's down here at the all-time low. I mean, it's at the lowest price ever. So if you believe in SEI, you're buying it at the lowest price you've ever got it at. It had this signal go off right here around 6 cents, and it's still sitting at 6 cents. I think it has the monthly too. So yeah, it's go time. If you believe in this, it's go time. That monthly alert, guys, these monthly alerts are so rare. Like, they're so rare. Okay, let me look at Bitcoin for you. Okay, so these green dots down here, you can see Bitcoin starts since 2015. They come around every 4 years. Okay, 2015, people talk about the 4-year cycle and all this stuff, right? 2015, 2019, 2023. Okay, and this is Bitcoin. But you're not seeing a green dot on the monthly of Bitcoin. You're seeing a green dot on a lot of these altcoins. Okay, like SEI, like Ray. I made a couple TikToks today on some of these. Ray has a green dot. We got AKT has a green dot. We got Near Token has a green dot on the monthly. And you can see when Bitcoin gets that monthly, again, this is a once every 4-year opportunity, meaning you get this opportunity every 4 years to buy. Normally, 3 to 4 years is when each name, not just for Bitcoin, but every name comes down here. Okay, you look at Meta. Okay, Meta had one back here in 2022. That was at $100. It went to $800. So the monthly signal down here is one of the most accurate, one of the best places to place your investment. That's because it only comes around once every 3 to 4 years. I mean, you get this opportunity once every 3 to 4 years. And I think we're about to see the biggest altcoin season we've ever seen. And retail, a lot of retail's way offsides. They're going to be caught way offsides. Okay? And it's going to be epic for us because we've been positioning over the last few months. Okay, there's been some people quit and you know, go do something else. Maybe they're going to buy Pokemon cards or something like that because that's what's trending right now. But we stayed dug in, okay? And I think we're really going to reap the benefits here into the end of the year and probably into the beginning of 2027. Okay, we're not going to get back up here to $9 overnight, but I mean, this took from October to February. So October, January, October, November, December, January, February. 5 months. Okay, our time frame is 1 to 6 months off of these signals. You just got this signal on near back here at 110. We entered this at like 110, 120. We're already up 31%, and it's just getting going. So I think we're in for it, folks. I think we're right where we need to be, and the good Lord is with us. UniSwap doesn't have the green dot yet, but again, it's way down here. It does have weekly, so we would be building positions down here if we wanted to own this for the long term. I like it a lot. Okay, this is an easy trade here with a stop loss at this low from February at 290. Okay, I've been telling you guys for 3 months, I think the bottom is in February. Okay, because that's just what the signals say. Boom. Okay, that came right there. The bottom came right there at 287, 282. So there's your stop loss. We take this trade on Uniswap. I think it looks really good. I think we're sitting smack dab in the middle of a bear trap right now if you're looking at altcoins. Okay, I can't speak for stocks. I have a few stocks in my portfolio. About 40% of my portfolio is made up of stocks. But when you look at altcoins, the majority of my money is in altcoins right now because I think we're sitting right. I think we flushed out everybody, right? Everyone's bored, everyone's tired, everyone's sick, everyone's in despair. That's normally when retail sells because they think it's just going to go down forever. But again, markets move in cycles, okay? They do this, they do this, they do this, and then they repeat, okay? And I think we're sitting right here, right in the middle of a bear trap for a lot of these names. So I like Uniswap a lot right here. What else we got? Captain says, ORDI, welcome to the YouTube army, brother. ORDI, this looks like a crypto. It got the signal back here. That's a market cap. ORDI, USDT. How about Binance? So again, this thing got absolutely slaughtered here. It was all the way up here at 90. It's got a red dot on the weekly, so we just use a stop loss at the previous low. Wow. I mean, this thing's taken off. You'd probably have to be on the daily here. I'd put a stop loss at like 380 if I was trading this. 380 on the stop loss. You want to see that go back up. But that already had a pretty big move. I mean, that was a 500% move right there. You should have sold some up here in the red zone. Red dot in the red zone is where we like to sell. If you're hanging on to this one, I would just make sure it holds on to like that low right there at like 380. Put a stop loss at like 370. That's how I'd trade that. What else we got? Intuit. Good request, man. Intuit. Oh, that's down after hours. Oh my gosh, they're getting slaughtered, dude. Is AI taking over? Wow, this stock has been hit so hard. They're a huge company, too. Down 14% after hours. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, they're just getting smacked. I mean, their earnings, did they not beat their earnings? Looks like they beat their earnings. Wow. Yeah, they beat their earnings, and they're selling. They're down 14% after hours, and this thing's just getting smacked. Wow. I don't know why they're selling off so bad. Online ecosystem. So their revenue grew by 19% year over year. QuickBooks accounting by 22%. I mean, this is one of the biggest accounting companies in the world. Like, everybody runs their... I mean, I run my company's books off of Intuit, off of their platform, and I think a lot of companies do. So, wow. I mean, that's just a brutal sell-off. I like it down here. I mean, I think it's sitting at a stupid price. I mean, you're talking about the lowest price since 2020. So the lowest price in 6 years you're buying Intuit for. This one looks interesting here. They pay a dividend. I forgot. They pay a 1% dividend. That's not much, but wow. I mean, they're just getting smacked. 25 PE ratio now at the current price. That's right in Warren Buffett's zone right there. Oh, man, that's crazy. Those big companies selling off like that. HRMI. I don't see that one, my friend. Owl and RBK from the chat. If you guys got those requests, drop them there in the chat. Owl still looks good above $8. Okay, a lot of people panicking about this this company. I don't know a lot about it. I know they're like a credit company. I mean, their earnings are pretty stagnant from what I can see. But up above, I'd put a stop loss at 790 if I was going to trade this. I think these guys pay like an 8% dividend, some crazy dividend they pay. But you got the signal right down there at 850, so you're up about 10-20% right now. Up above that low right there at 8, I like it. Okay, I like it a lot. Monthly's way down there, so yeah, this one looks interesting. I think they have some affiliation with the Trump administration too, so you can see it bottom back there in 2022 at the same level at $8. So I just buy it and set a stop loss at 790. If it breaks 790, I'd be out of the trade. What else we got? RBRK. RBRK taking off, dude. So again, when we're down below the EMAs, we're in a downtrend. When we break out, okay, that's when we're starting to trend up. I like this one here. Looks like that one's going to push up to 90 to 100. I'd be a holder here. I wouldn't be a buyer. If I wanted to buy it, I'd wait till it pulled back into the EMAs. Kind of like some of these names did here. See how AKT pulled back into it. SMCI pulled back into it. Right when we break out, you don't have to rush into the trade. You want to wait for that retracement into those EMAs there on the daily. Okay, like what's another good example here? I guess Link would be an okay example. Broke out, pulled back, and now it's starting to reverse. Robinhood still kind of flat. SUI looks really good here on the daily. This looks like stupid good right here on the daily. I think that's one of the best setups I've seen. I mean, SUI looks phenomenal right here, up above $1. So when you're watching the daily chart like that, I always watch, if I want to enter off the daily, right? First off, I want to see it break out, right? I don't want to buy when it's trending down here below the EMAs. I want to see a breakout, a pullback, and then a move higher. Kind of like NVO's doing right now. It broke out, pulled back, and now it's reversing. So that's what we're looking at. Same thing with Snapchat. Broke out, pulled back. Now it's trying to find a bottom right here at around 5. Okay, we want to buy into those EMAs. We don't want to buy up off the mean. We want to buy into those EMAs. Same thing with ETH. ETH had a pretty brutal pullback here, but it has the daily dots showing here. So that tells us that, hey, this is the potential bottom right here at 2130. This is why I think we're in a bear trap, because I think ETH's going to make a move for 4,000 or 5,000 here by the end of the year, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, up above 2,000, ETH still looks very, very strong. What else we got? I see one here for, we covered SEI, TRU. TRU, the stock, needs the signal there. XDC, I think we covered this yesterday. This one looks good. Okay, that one's breaking out here. You see that one's breaking out over the EMAs. Looks very strong there above 0.029. Up above 0.029, it looks really good. I see one for HEMI, H-E-M-I. I'm not sure what this one is. Make sure you guys are telling me if it's a stock or a crypto, because a lot of these I can't tell what you're talking about. I wouldn't touch either of those. Andre said he bought XRP today. Nice, dude. HYLN. Big move there. So again, where's the wave? Up here now. We should be looking to take some off. We should be looking to take profits. You're up here in the red zone. Got the red dot. I put a stop loss right there at 380. If you want to let it ride, go ahead, but definitely protect your gains, right? You don't want this to retrace back down here to 250 and you lose all those gains. So use a stop loss. When you see the red dot, you can put a stop loss at the previous low. The previous low is sitting right there at 380. You could even put it at 350 if you want to be less conservative, but I think 380 would be a good spot for it. Again, signal came right here at $1.80, so you're up 100% right now as it sits. Okay, I would definitely use a stop loss if you want to protect your capital right there at 380. Again, we're up here now. This is where we look to take some off. Last time it had a big push like that, it puked it all back. Okay, a lot of those pump and dump penny stocks. I mean, I don't know what this company, it looks like they released their earnings and did okay. I see one for Near for Jeff. Near's doing good, dude. Near's, again, broke out, pulled back. Nice rip there. I think that one's at least going back to $3. That's the first target. I'm just waiting for a red dot here on the weekly for it, but that looks very, very good. Entered this one down here off of that signal at around $1. So I think I'm up like 60 to 70% on Near. But I will be trimming some up here in the red zone and then probably selling the rest of the position once we get the red dot on the weekly. But very strong move today, up 6%. Plume's up big. AKT's been a big runner as well. A lot of those cryptos are moving really nice. CEO said nothing to do with AI. Sure. Right. Yeah, that Intuit fall into the floor is pretty interesting. I mean, a lot of companies use that for their accounting. SoundHound AI still looks good above 750. I put the stop loss at 750. If it breaks, I would sell it. But again, the signal came down here at 650, so you're already up 25% or something like that. Just make sure it holds 750. Put a stop loss at 740 on SOUN. I see another one for BBAI from David in the chat. What's up, brother? BBAI still looking good here at 4. Okay, we have the stop loss set at 3 on that. Again, the dot came down there at around $3, so that's where our stop loss is. Okay, that one looks good right here at 4. For a play on AI, you just want to see it, again, break out back up there to the red zone. I think BBAI looks really good here. What else we got? NCNO from the chat. This one's getting clobbered. So that one has a monthly alert. I don't know what this company is or what it does, but if you want to buy it, that monthly alert is normally the place you want to buy it. I don't like to buy names that are going down and to the right like this. Right? I want to buy names like Chainlink that are kind of going up and to the right, or Ethereum is a better example, right? Up and to the right, not just sinking down into the floor. So the monthly alert did come on that. So if you like that one, Dennis, if you know something about it that I don't, now is a good time to buy according to the indicators. ZOMDF looks like a penny stock here. It has the signal here on the weekly. Make sure it holds 9 cents. Put your stop loss at 9 cents. Hive's up 15% today. Yeah, that's had a nice move over the last couple days. Again, where'd our signal come? Down here at $2. It's up 100%. Got some room to go up there to 6 to 7, but looks good. Very strong move. We'd be targeting anywhere from 6 to 7 on this. You could put your stop loss. Man, that's going to be tough for a stop loss because of how far that thing's running. You could put it right there at 3, or you could put it down here at like 260. But again, our signal came right here on April 6th at $2. Again, we want to buy when the green dot is down here, when the wave is down here below the white line. That is where we enter. You got in right there at $1.27, went up to $8, came back down to 170. Now it's pumping up to 4. So we'll see there where that one stops. I'd probably look to trim some here on the next daily dot there for Hive. But yeah, that's a nice move there. What else we got? UNA, man, a lot of these names you guys are requesting, I don't even see. Looks like a crypto. Again, guys, I don't really mess with the newer projects. This looks like a rug pull to me. I wouldn't touch it. DMTR. Looks like another crypto. Again, just kind of a less than a penny. I mean, it's down here at the 2022 lows, so lowest price since 2022. If you like it, I would buy it here, but I don't know anything about that company. I want to buy good quality names. Good quality names. If I don't know about it, it's probably not a good quality name because I literally research crypto all freaking day. I mean, not all day, but you know, based on what I see from you guys and what we gather here on this channel, right? We're all working together. This isn't about me. This isn't about you. It's about all of us working together. I'm only one set of eyes. We have 27,000 people in the Discord. So, yeah, I mean, it's hard to want to buy coins that nobody knows about right now. And again, if you know something about the tech, you think it's good, go for it. But I'd be buying good quality names here with where we're at. Mara had the signal down here at 8. It's sitting at 13. Again, we're just holding until we get a sell signal up here in the red zone or a red dot here on the weekly. This one looks very strong here above $10. I put a stop loss at 10. If it breaks 10, we'd be out of the trade. ALTS. Alts? What happened to alts? I don't even see this ticker anymore. Weird. INJ from Marlog. This one's another one that's just been ripping here. So we entered on this one back here in April off the signal at around, I think my entry's like 270. So I'm up about 100% on this trade already. And it's just kind of getting started. I mean, this looks very bullish. Again, that's stochastic RSI pointing right up. Again, I love the green dots on the monthly. That's one of my favorite buy signals. Obviously, the weekly and the monthly are the two we look to enter. But that came right there at 260. You're already up 100%. And this thing looks like it wants more. You see how it has been down below these EMAs for 8-9 months. We've been in a downtrend for 8 or 9 months, and now we're breaking out. Now the bulls are in control. I think this one's heading back to 12 to 14 up there in the red zone. Here's one from Jeff for JUP. This is Jupiter. Jupiter looks good. See that bounce there off the EMA? That's what we want to see. Beautiful. Beautiful looking bounce there on Jupiter here. I like this one a lot, Jeff. Stop loss would be 18 bucks. Or I'm sorry, 18 cents. Target's up there between 45 and 50. What What else we got? PWR. Power. Are you misleading the sell strategy? Misleading. Red dot, blue wave on the weekly, 3-2, never dipped. Yeah, so these signals aren't 100%, right? But we just want to get close, right? We never want to try to time the exact top. I mean, if you were buying down here at 233 and you sold right here on March 2nd at 575, I mean, that's still a 150% move, okay? We can't be sure that it's going to 100% go down next, okay? Because sometimes they won't. Sometimes they'll just keep going up like this one did, and guess what you got here? Another red dot. But again, something to pay attention to is the 4-year average, right? If it's 50% off the 4-year average and you're getting a red dot, we're taking profits every time, okay? We're not holding and hoping. Hope is not a strategy. Our goal with our trading, guys, is not to hit grand slams and home runs every time we step up to the plate. If you don't know what a grand slam is or a home run is, ChatGPT it is a baseball reference, okay? Hit a lot of them back in my day, if you know what I'm saying. But our goal is to hit singles and doubles, right? We want to be consistent. We just want to get on base. The best hitters in baseball, they just get on base, man. I mean, if you're batting 3 for 10, meaning you get a hit 3 times out of 10 times in the MLB, I mean, you're a multimillionaire. You're one of the highest paid players ever, because getting on base 3 times out of 10 at bats is considered good in baseball. Okay, I think our average is a lot better than that if we're taking the long-term approach. But again, you can never be sure if it's going to dip off or go up, right? Sometimes it'll keep going. Like Intel. Intel's a great example of this, okay? I bought Intel down here at 19 last year, okay, in 2025. $19. Where did I sell? I sold right here around, I think I sold off this one right here at like $40, right here at 40. So that was a 100% move. I played options. I made like 400% on those options. And what did it do? It kept going. Do I care? No, I don't. Because, again, I'm sticking to my strategy, right? I have a strategy that I follow. Okay, this doesn't happen all the time, right? This could have very well went back down to $30 and those options would have expired worthless. So, again, this is not 100%. No strategy, no signal, no anything out there is 100%. The big thing with us is we want to use logic. We want to use our brains. We want to go with what makes sense, right? Would you want to buy, if you were going grocery shopping, I mean, look how far Intel's off the 4-year. 70% off of the 4-year average. Okay, so again, Walmart, hey, everything's marked up 70% today. Come on in. Okay, would you be rushing into the store to buy it? No, you wouldn't be. And if you did, I don't know what's wrong with you. If you want to day trade Intel, great. Fine. But if you're looking at things over the next 6 to 12 months, okay, we think this thing is going to retrace. And that's why we're shorting Intel. Okay? Because this is stupid. This is dumb price action. This is just insane. Right? This doesn't happen. This is like GameStop of last year of COVID. Okay, that's a dumb move right there. So, again, we just want to use logic. We just want to think about things logically. Again, nothing's going to be 100% ever. So, we want to always expect the best and prepare for the worst. LPH, this one's up here in the red zone. I would sell that one. SMCI. Okay, our move, guys, is from here to here, from down here to up here. Okay, most of the time that's 100 to 150% trade. If you can double your money 10 times, starting with $500, you can make $1 million. Okay, so we're not going for the home runs here, but SMCI looks like a home run hit to me, dude. I mean, this thing's been in a downtrend since back here in October. It broke out. It pulled back into our EMAs like we've been talking about. Okay, and it's got a green dot on the daily today. That one looks like it's going to absolutely explode. So us thinking about things logically, okay, chip making stock, right? Would we rather buy Intel up here, if we're looking at the 4-year average, 70% premium? You're buying a premium of 70% up here on Intel. Okay, this is stupid territory. This is delusion territory. Okay. Oh, it's Intel. It's going to go to the moon. Right? No one was buying Intel with me down here at 19. I mean, no one cared about it. There was nobody making videos on it. Nobody talking about it. I mean, nobody. One of my best trades last year. Played options. Made 400% on the options. Okay? Could I have made more if I would have held? Yeah, but that's the game, dude. That's the game. Okay? We don't hope here. We just stick to a strategy and we don't flee from it, no matter what. That's where the discipline comes in. Again, 1 to 6 months out on all investments. Our strategy is based on the LDD method. Logic, data, and discipline. Logic is the plan. Okay, our strategy. Data is what we see on the charts. Discipline is the ability to stick to the plan, whether it goes up or down. Okay, we're just simply buying more, okay, on these signals, and we're selling when we hit our targets. Okay, if you don't have a plan, you're just put a blindfold on and go play darts. That's what you're doing. Okay, you're just throwing blindfolded. Okay, we have a strategy. Again, no strategy is 100%, but if you're willing to take a 6 to 12 month approach with these signals, I mean, it's probably 80% of the time you're going to make money. So that's not 100%. 20% of the time you're going to lose. But that's why we diversify into a majority of assets and use dollar cost averaging, right? I'm holding 39 assets right now, guys. 39. So I only need about 10 of these to blow up, and it's not going to matter what all the other ones do. It's not going to matter. So that's kind of how I look at things from investing, right? We're increasing our odds of being right by being diversified, but also we're increasing our odds of being right by not buying at stupid prices. Intel's at a stupid price. So would you rather buy Intel 70% more expensive than the average price over 4 years? Or would you rather buy something like SMCI, who's literally making like the same amount of money? Okay, $10 billion last quarter. Intel made 13 billion. So they're making the same amount of money every quarter. But where's SMCI when it comes to the 4-year moving average? It's right at it. So you're buying right at the average, which tells you you're getting a fair price. Would you have wanted to buy SMCI up here at 120? Okay, that kind of looks like Intel right now. Oh my gosh. 120 all the way down to $15. I mean, it's just, guys, it's common sense. Like the best way to tell you're getting a fair price for something is simply look at the blue line. Okay? Look at the blue line. Okay? If it's touching that blue line, you're getting a fair price. If it's below that blue line, you're getting a discount. Okay? I mean, it takes a lot of patience, guys, because I know it's hard not to FOMO into things when everyone's excited and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's the next Nvidia. XRP's going to 10,000 by the end of the year. You better buy it, right? We blank out the news. Best thing you could do from an investing standpoint is probably just turn off the news and never look at it, because it doesn't matter. You show me the chart, I'll tell you what the news says. Okay? Again, into the mean, into the average, fair price. Okay? Down below it, discount. And when it's at a discount, that's when everybody's emotional. That's when everyone's crying. That's when everyone else is quitting, right, and going away. They're bashing it. It's a dead project, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so SMCI is at a fair price right now. I'd much rather buy SMCI here than Intel. I wouldn't buy Intel with my worst enemy's money. Okay, and I don't have any enemies. So, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. HNST, I got stopped out of this. I don't like getting stopped out of it, but I still think it looks good above $3. I put a stop loss at 280. I did get stopped out on it, but I still think it looks really good here, especially based on the monthly. Okay, the monthly looks really good here, looking like it wants to turn up. It's still pretty far off the red zone, but it's still very strong above $3. That's the honest company there. So I'd still be a holder and a buyer of that. I haven't re-entered the position just because I just haven't. I still like the chart though. This is SoundHound AI. We already covered this. So this one still looks good above 750. It's sitting right on our moving average. We're just looking for that explosive move to the upside. LMND, Lemonade, down below our EMAs, no green dot. So we'd be waiting for that green dot. We're sitting a little bit, right? Are you buying up here off the average? No. You want to buy closer to it. So it looks okay. It doesn't have the signal though. So I'd wait on the signal. ARR. This looks awful. Ugly. I don't like to buy charts that look like that. That's scary. I see one here for UniSwap in the chat. I think we covered UniSwap already, but we'll do it again for you, brother. It's reversing. So UniSwap looks really good here above 280. Very good quality name here, built on the Ethereum blockchain. It's the DEX of Ethereum. I personally would rather buy like Ray, right? That's a DEX on Solana. Cetus is the DEX on Sui. And Osmosis is a DEX on Cosmos, which I bought this at like 3 cents off this signal back in April or March. It went from 3 cents. It went as high as 14 cents, 15 cents. Wow, did it really go to 15 cents? Holy cow. I didn't take any profit though. but I still think it's going to do very well. Very small market cap compared to UniSwap, but UniSwap's still looking good. I really like it as long as it holds 280. Again, this is where we bounced back here in 2023 and in 2022. Now that we're at these 4-year lows, all these influencers want to tell you guys to bail. Bear market's coming, the 4-year cycle, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're looking at the data. Every time Uniswap has come back down here since 2022, how long is that, guys? The last 4 years, okay? If you bought every time it hit that price, okay, you made money every single time. So it's back down here, and I really like Uniswap at these levels. Again, I think altcoin season, I mean, we're already in it. It's already altcoin season. But we have not yet seen anything when it comes to a move higher. I think these names are literally just warming up. Not even close to getting going yet. SCRT has the monthly, so again, I would be buying that one. Metal, METL, again, way up here. Red dot on the monthly there. Okay, red dot on the weekly. We'd be selling. We'd be taking profits on metal here. WLD, just getting smoked. What is this, WorldCoin or something? Yeah, not a lot of data for me on this one. Check Binance. Okay, so that's a little better. So again, it's back down here at the 2023 lows. It went from 26 cents all the way up to $11. We'd be buyers. I mean, if we believe in this project, we should be buying it. Okay, down here at these levels. OSS. OSS ripping, dude. I mean, this thing's up here. I'd sell it. Again, whenever we get that far off the EMA, right? My rule is 50%. If we're 70% off the 4-year average, you bet I'm unloading. I'm selling everything. Okay? I'm not holding through that. Okay? Because it doesn't make sense to. Again, if you bought with us, you should have bought right here at $2. You're up almost 1,000% if you bought down here off the signal. So our strategy would say, hey, we're selling here. We should have sold here too at like 11. But still, $2 to $12, that's 600-700%. That's a great day. You could have even sold right here at 6. That was a 200% trade. So yeah, I'm definitely taking profits on OSS there. Definitely. ALT, Altimmune, again, another one of these penny stocks. I don't know, $2 looks, I don't know. I'm not interested. Just doesn't look good. I mean, if you want to play it, go ahead. But again, I don't like charts that look like this. EIGEN, engine. This one looks good. Looks good down here if you know what it is. 19 cents, I like it. WHLR. I don't like that one either. Atom looks good at 2. I like it a lot at 2. It's got the green monthly. It's literally sitting down here at the lowest price since 2020. You can stake this one on Coinbase and make like 15 to 20%. I mean, just collect the 15 to 20%. If it goes back up here to 40, you're going to be really happy. But I got a feeling the Atom ecosystem is going to do very well this bull run. I think it's going to be a sleeper. I personally played Osmosis instead of Atom here, but I think Atom's going to do very well. If you own this one, just go ahead and stake it and earn that 15% and just let it ride, okay? Let it ride till you get a red dot here on the monthly. I think that looks really good. Filecoin. Filecoin also has the monthly green dot sitting here at $1. Looks pretty good. XTZ, we looked at this one yesterday. XTZ, you can also stake this one on Coinbase. Again, sitting down here at the low of 2019, the lowest price in 7 years. It went from this price all the way up here to $8 last time it hit it. So yeah, I'd be a buyer of Tezos down here at these levels. Bonk, B-O-N-K. B-O-N-K, trying to reverse here as well. Again, I don't really mess with the meme coins. If you're going to buy this one, it's got a red dot on the weekly, so you want to use a stop loss at 0.00005. That's the low there from February. FLR. This one gave the monthly, I believe, this month too. Yeah, that has the monthly popping up. So we'd be buyers, once again, sitting at the low of 2023, the lowest price in 3 years. All the influencers are telling you, hey, it's a bear market now, right? We've gone down for 9 months in a row. The bear market, in my opinion, has already happened. I think the next move is much, much higher there for FLR. We already covered SCI. We already covered ONDO. CRV. If you guys want to watch the replay, I don't know why CRV is not on my watch list anymore either. If you guys want to watch the replay, you guys can always catch the live streams over here under the latest tab. That will get you access to all the previous live streams in case you guys miss one on the live, or if you guys want to watch the replay after work or something. CRV looks good too. Again, down here at the 2024 low. Last time we hit this price, we went on a parabolic move. I really like it down here. I'd be a buyer. MLBY. Or MBLY, sorry. Mobileye. Green dot on the monthly again. Stock looks like a rug pull. I would put a stop loss right there at around 670. 670 on the stop loss. It is trying to break out. You can even move that up on the daily up to $8 if you wanted to. That is breaking out. Again, we've been stuck in this downtrend for a very long time, but now you got the EMA crossover on the daily. That one looks like it wants to head back to 18 to 20. We got Team, T-E-A-M. Team's breaking out over the EMAs as well. I believe this one has the weekly dot too and the monthly, so it's got all of them. It's got the trifecta here. This one looks like a buy. Target would be anywhere from 200 to 225 based on the red zone of the Fibonacci. And again, if you guys do not have these indicators here that I'm talking about, the Fibonacci, the EMA ribbons, the red and green dots, the MACD, everything that we use, you guys can download all of my indicators, my entire layout, by coming over here to the trading indicator tab. Just click the link and everything loads right up into your TradingView account. You guys can shoot me an email. My email is in the thread if you guys have any questions, but it's a pretty straightforward process. But Team looks really good here with a stop loss at around, I would say, 74. JNJ. Man, we still didn't hit 100 likes, man. We're struggling, bro. We're struggling here at Overkill Trading right now. 219 is the level to watch. No green dot yet. It's in the red zone. Yeah, we just wouldn't buy. We want to sell the red dot in the red zone. We're not buying J&J up there. We're sellers of J&J right here. APT, I was looking at this one the other day too. I think it looks good. I like the monthly alert. Again, it's been absolutely hammered from $20 all the way down to 95 cents. You got the monthly alert though. It looks really good here. Okay, I'd buy this one on the next green daily dot. I like it. I like it. I know the chart looks like it's going down and to the right, but again, if you believe in the project, if you believe in the tech, now's a really good time to be looking at a position. SIVEF, ripping. Okay, just doing very good. So we don't want to buy after a big move like this. I put a stop loss right here at around, I would say 475. I see another request here from Arturo for ODV. ODV still below the EMAs. Again, another penny stock here. I don't like it. I would avoid it. Wait for a green dot there on the weekly to pop up. I'm going to leave it there today, folks. We'll leave off at XRP. We'll start with XRP tomorrow. We'll be back live around the same time. I think I'm going to start going live around 2 o'clock now, just because it works pretty good with my schedule with where I'm at. So watch out for that. I might start a little earlier some days if I don't have anything going on, but we will pick up tomorrow with Christian at XRP, and we'll just continue on down the list. You guys can always join the live streams and drop your chart requests in the live. And we're just going to keep plugging away at this. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this. If you guys need me, hit me up over here inside the Discord. If you guys are not members of the Discord, you guys can check out the Become a Member tab and join for as little as $4 a month. That's less than a Starbucks coffee a month right now. Okay, if you pay for the year. And you guys get access to everything. The chat, all the alerts. We call out all of our signals over here, the weekly, the monthly. Everything you need is right over here inside the Discord. This is just how we stay connected when we are not live streaming here on YouTube. So join the chat, join the army. Folks, looking forward to it. We'll see you here tomorrow, same time. God bless you guys. Have a great rest of the evening, and we'll chat soon.